With the smartwatch market being as competitive as it can get, with big shots in the game such as Apple and Samsung making inspiring moves, countless other brands are trying to impact the market on this side. With that being said, it's been a while since we've been using the Kospet Tank T2, a good value for money smartwatch that deserves more recognition. It has a rugged build, pretty good display, and many more that we did not expect for the price. In our video today, we'll do a full-fledged review of the Kospet Tank T2 smartwatch and discuss the pros, the cons, and try to give you an idea if this would be a proper pick for you. So without further ado, let's begin. Relatively sporty and packed to the brim with infographic detail, the box looks and feels pretty rugged in general. Flipping the lip, we can see the main accessories such as the watch itself, the strap and the charger, a manual, and a tempered film underneath. The film is meant for people who prefer to take the security seriously and to keep them safe in harsh conditions and scratches in general. Let's take them out and see what's what. The Tank T2 in general is a watch that radiates a sense of outdoor adventure. As you can see, the watch is crafted from a high-strength all-metal body with a 9H dual glass cover which provides a solid and secure level of protection from environmental hazards. Alongside 5 ATM, IP69K, and MIL STD 810H ratings, you can rest easy with damage having the last thing to be worried about. The screen is powered by an AMOLED screen made out of self-luminescent material which makes every detail clear and viable even under harsh sunlight, while the always-on display helps us stay proactive and informed on any time of the day. We have the black frosted variant with us alongside two orange buttons that look very tech-savvy in general. The back cover is ABS without a noticeable amount of bump which makes it comfortable on the wrist. And the strap is made out of silicone, which is, at this point, the best material on a watch a sports enthusiast or outdoor adventurer could ask for due to their rugged nature. The Tank T2 is a relatively intuitive watch with only two buttons with their functions directly engraved on the frame. The top button functions the same as a power button on the phone and takes direct responsibility for the power and screen lock features. And as you can see, we could also use the button to cue the timer on the stopwatch. The button below that is designed for the average sports enthusiast, as we could easily select among 70 different sports modes from here. Covering most of the indoor and outdoor sports, it took us quite a while to surf through all of them. On another note, there are times when we just downright forget to turn the sports mode on. In this case, the Tank 2 intelligently enables smart recognition with reminders of up to 6 different sports, effectively sensing the status of the current sport without having the user input the details from the sports mode manually, and to be honest, this felt refreshing to say the least. The rest of the operation followed suit like any other generic smartwatch, as we could swipe down to get the control center and up to get notifications, while swiping left brought up monitoring indicators, with the right swipe bringing forth the settings menu. The T2 additionally comes with a fair amount of monitoring data such as heart rate and sleep data, alongside blood ox and blood pressure detection working flawlessly, all thanks to BioTracker optical sensor. However, if you're accustomed to the Apple Watch, you won't have the privilege to download apps straight up, but since the watch felt fully functional, we didn't find it to be a deal breaker. The whole time we used the watch, it had a solid and stable connection with our phone. The proprietary Kospet Fit app helps a ton and has the same outline as the watch system itself, and provides a simple and minimalistic UI with some basic sports data and functions. As a nifty little extra, the T2 comes with a shutter function that can be utilized as a shutter button for the connected phone's camera. The battery life of the T2 is something that we did not have to worry about, and neither should you. While having an official claim that the watch would last 15 days for daily usage and 50 days in standby mode, kudos to the 410 mAh pure cobalt battery with high capacity, and we've seen the watch last more than a week on average. And when we turned off a few detection functions, the watch we firmly believe would easily last for 2 weeks. Unfortunately, the watch does not come with wireless charging, and it'd be a lot cooler if it did, but oh well. The Kospet Tank T2 in a nutshell is a well-rounded smartwatch with little to no drawbacks. While a wireless charging feature would have acted like the cherry on top, the watch in itself is fully functional, relatively sturdy, that looks good, has a stable connection, a reliable battery life, and the rest to meet the conditions that make a smartwatch good in our books. If you get yourself one or are already in a possession of one, do let us know your thoughts and opinions on the watch, as we would love to hear from you. And as for everything else, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the bell icon if you want more content like this on your feed.